Hello, this is Molly Reamer with Bridget's Grove and 30 Days of Goddess with this week's brief mini ritual using woman runes, the Cut Your Own expansions to the 30 Days of Goddess daily practice deck, and a boost from the Sacred Medicine Oracle by Asha Frost and Steph Littlebird. So from Woman Runes, we received the Dancing Woman, the rune of power. And one of the things I really wanted to emphasize about this rune today is to remind you that inhabiting your own power, stepping into your own fullness and wholeness, claiming your own magic does not diminish from or take from anyone else. I think one of the things that trips people up about power sometimes is thinking that claiming power, having power, inhabiting our power, dancing in our power, somehow means other people have less or taking from, because we have confused power with a patriarchal model of power over, with domination and control, as opposed to power with. And so I come from the perspective that the world needs more people who dance with their power, who claim their power, who inhabit their power, who step into their power, and that power shared expands, and that one person claiming their power encourages, inspires, and supports other people stepping into their power as well. So it does not mean it's diminishing anyone else, taking from or dominating or controlling anyone else. It means more people stepping into their own fullness. And I think I work with a lot of kind-hearted, big-hearted, generous, thoughtful, caring people. And one of the things that I notice sometimes is that the misperception that to have privilege or to be aware of our own privilege means we must do penance for that, like do penance for having privilege. And I see it differently. I think the privilege that we have means that we have a greater responsibility. If we have more than someone else, then that means we have a responsibility to use what we have well and wisely. It does not mean that we have to shrink, play small, or diminish ourselves. We don't have to shrink and play small because someone else has less. Instead, we need to share. We need to step forth. We need to go ahead and claim that magic and that power. And in so doing, that helps it expand to others as well. We have a responsibility to use our power well and wisely, to enhance, to nurture, to inspire, to enlarge, to support, to improve. All those things. It's not something that we have to apologize for or shrink from or do penance for, but it's something that we need to use well and wisely. So that was on my mind significantly with the Dancing Woman today. Excuse me. And then from I used only Cut Your Own expansions today for 30 Days of Goddess. And so our word is alert, and I'm going to tie that back in there. May we be alert to the areas in life in which we hold privilege, and may we be alert for ways in which we can use that privilege to be of service to others. So, and also, may we be alert for magic, may we be alert for beauty, may we be alert for wonder, may we be alert for moments of ordinary enchantment and everyday magic and mundane miracles and the many marvels on this earth that we are blessed enough to inhabit at this time, at this place, in this moment. Then a practice. These are from the starter kit that is available free from 30daysofgoddess.com. The cards there are black and white. These are where a Cut Your Own option last year, but there's the black and white edition is free at 30daysofgoddess.com. I believe you have to then click on the 101 or the devotional daily practice starter kit to get to them. Sorry about that. Starter kit at the top. So choose a card from a goddess oracle deck and write a prayer either to that goddess or inspired by her or the card's imagery. I have found it really powerful this year to dedicate each of my months of 30 Days of Goddess to a specific goddess and to address my daily writings to her. That has been really potent practice this year. I often write to more great grand numinous forces, to the, web of incarnation that holds us all, to the earth, to the universe, to the goddess as a broad and holding kind of concept. But this year I've been choosing, each month I've been choosing a goddess and then really writing specific devotional prayers to her and listening to her story, listening to her magic, listening to her wisdom, and really stepping into as fully as I can into what she has to teach. And so learning from her myths and her symbols and her images and the art about her. And I'm finding that it really weaves together in really magical ways. The goddesses, they kind of come forth and come forward with the extra devotional attention. And oops, I'm not going to do that one yet. That's the closing prayer. Okay, so our booster from the Sacred Medicine Oracle. This is still a new deck for me, and I think this really connects well to the Dancing Woman and the Rune of Power, and using our privilege to help others. And so we got the Shaker, which is a symbol of truth. And the thing that was really interesting about this card is that I have a little book, is that it is about shaking up your truth. Your voice is powerful. Your truth is profound, and you are ready to speak and share. What words have you swallowed lately? What emotions have you suppressed? You are vibrating with energy ready to be released. And so the Shaker shows up to assist us in bringing forth all that has been buried deep. What relationships in your life need more truth spoken? What boundaries need to be set? Where can you use your sacred no? This is a tool of transformation. And so this card asks for us to tune in to our inner knowing of what is true for us. It is safe to speak now. It is safe to speak now. So, where are you suppressing yourself? Where are you silencing your voice? Where are you hiding your power? Sometimes people hide their power because they feel like they're going to make other people feel bad for claiming it. And so it's almost like I don't want to feel good about my life or feel good about the things in my life because I might make other people feel bad. And I am here to remind you that if you make yourself feel bad about your own life, all that means is the world has one more person who feels bad about their own life. It does not help anyone else for you to deny your own power and to step out, to step into the shadows and to feel bad about yourself. Instead, ask yourself how you can use that power. Don't try to hide it or put it in a box, but ask yourself how you can use it. So there was a healing affirmation for the Shaker, which is, when I choose to speak my truth, I feel free. When I choose to speak my truth, I feel free. And then our prayer from a Cut Your Own expansion as well. Each day we store bits of wisdom, scraps of magic, slices of learning. May we use them to contribute to the world's story, to the unfolding and incredible magic of being alive together right now, which I think connects really beautifully to the Dancing Woman, for being alert and for sharing our truth and our power. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.